Well, I actually wanted to try and get a gameplay for today, but the server is down once again, and I think it was yesterday already down, and then I had internet problems. So I guess there's only one thing I can do to actually get a video today, and that is reviewing my last master game from yesterday night. And it was a very good game, so at least something. And I'm sorry, I wanted to actually like upload a gameplay, but what can I do if the server doesn't even go now? That said, yeah, let's just like do this and do a VOD review, right? And I'm just gonna go and talk about my perfect die gameplay more or less, and we will see. Not absolute perfect, but it was a pretty good game, pretty clean game. And I kind of 1v9 the game, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we will see what happens. So obviously I'm gonna play against Anivia, and I have standard CDR runes. So I get like an edge in this matchup if like I roam. Because I don't really expect to solo kill Anivia with like TP. And TP is just superior to Ignite in almost every game. So makes complete sense that I go into CDR directional damage for rune setup. That said, standard laning phase. We all know what we have to do, I guess, and it's like last hitting minions and not getting hit by enemy spells. Very simple. So usually I always go into a lane with a plan lately, and my number one priority is don't die. And that doesn't like include me against my enemy mid laner, it also includes me against enemy jungles and supports. So the best idea is to like keep the lane somewhere around the center, or you even let the enemy mid laner slow push towards your side. Because in higher elo, if junglers see you overextended or supports, they love to go to your lane and basically fuck you up. So it's very, how to say, well, it's very recommended to not push pre-6 on Ahri, because all you have is a flash. And everybody's gonna try and kill you. So yeah. And that's probably like, since I actually changed my playstyle and play in a way that I just can't die, right? I feel like I have a lot more success lately. And so far, I have not had a setback like I had before. For example, before I always had setbacks. For example, I was climbing, and then I was climbing, but the other way again. So far, since I do this, I only have been climbing. Slowly, obviously, but steadily. Also, I don't play that much per day. But right now, for example, this game, it's like 120 LP, and after I won this, I'm 150 LP. Just as an example. So I do actually climb, yeah. And I'm really curious, how far can I go? I do a quick roam because I pushed out the lane. I have TP and I see a 2v2. And there was a chance that we actually kill the Kayn. I think we actually do kill the Kayn because he greets for the wave. Which means the roam was very worth. There's a few things that I want to talk about this though, because like usually if people watch my gameplay, they don't see me pre-6 roaming. And I absolutely do not recommend you to roam pre-6 on Ahri. Except you see like a situation like this, and you have a TP ready to go back to mid immediately, and you have the right matchup. For example, I knew even if I don't get anything out of this room, at best the Nivea is gonna shove these 3 casters, right? I recoil into TP right after. And the reason why I think it's okay is because I believe Anivia cannot punish me. So me wasting TP, for example, for a failed roam in this matchup wouldn't like really matter that much. I just take the farm, I get 6, I recoil for Lost Chapter, and I neutralize the lane. And I don't really need TP. So in a lot of other matchups, like this opinion can completely change. Like if I play for example against like Zed or Irelia or like Nico or something, like then it's 10 times more riskier and I probably wouldn't even have roamed. Because you're not allowed to fall down in XP against these type of champions. But here, or like waste TP, you know, like whatever, like maybe you need the TP or something for safety. But against Anivia, you don't really do that, like you don't really need it, right? And so there's not really a risk involved. So me kind of flipping this play, like the 50-50 play or 60-40 play, it does make sense, you know? If I see I don't really get like something that is like negatively impacting me, even if the roam wouldn't work, then there is only like the chance to gain positivity, whatever, right? And so there is there's no mistake in doing it, but this can be a mistake in other matchups. That's what I'm trying to say. And then Anivia like wasted her TP completely, by the way. And then she didn't recoil, and well, her recoil is kind of fucked now. She kinda got baited, like the Olaf pinged her TP and then she TP'd top lane. I would have not done that if I would be in her situation. And I think my roam wouldn't even have had worked anyways, because in the end, like yeah sure we killed the Kayn, right, because he roamed, but was completely dependent on the decision of the Kayn player of greeting for the wave. Because he could have just left if he wanted to. So yeah, but even then it would still be fine anyways. Now I do a little bit of trading. We get ganked, lovely. I missed my charm, that was Bonova. But we got the flash, which is the most important thing. Could have been a kill, but I just misaimed my charm, yeah. Otherwise it would land. But she didn't flash the charm, just missed. And if it lands, she's dead. So yeah, definitely my bad. Delicious. But overall, like nobody is absolutely mechanically god tier perfect, right? And so far, for me personally, the lane goes well, so I'm not tilted or anything about losing this kill. I've still got a flash, I've CS lead. The game, the way it feels for me right now in game is very like a good feeling for me. It feels like the enemy cannot really challenge my mechanics. So there's like not really any pressure. I feel like I can have priority every single second whenever like I want it. Which is really good, right? For Ahri. Refreshing. And now my entire like heart right now in game is just like full focus and seeing like what I can get. And obviously I'm trying to get as much as I can. And I will always play in a way that I don't lose minions, even if I roam. I will always like shove out lane fast and then make the decision to roam. There's a fight going on top lane. And I killed the Kayn. I was kinda played bad by my Jace, to be honest. I think he survives long enough till I arrive, but he maybe didn't realize that Kayn was there, so he just died. But again, I got a kill, so it's fine. And Anivia is roaming again, I don't understand this. See, like, master players are doing this mistake, like, it's so, like, how do you even say it? Like, it's so useless to roam after the play has been done already. Like, I killed the Kayn already, right? My top died already. Why is the Anivia roaming 10 seconds afterwards? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, just shove the wave and push the plate. And I do that too, right? If my enemies roam, sometimes I'm just AFK mid and I shove the wave and push the plate. Because follow-up roams, they just don't make any sense. Well, now my Carlos gets jumped on by the enemy Kayn. I actually aim my charm on Anivia, which is actually a good decision because she has no flash. And is immobile. And was pretty close to my Cardos. I'm kind of but because of my Bard's Ignite, we still got on. I got the last hit. And this is going very nicely for me as the mid laner. Now, obviously, for my other laners, teammates, it doesn't go as smoothly. For example, my bot lane is behind completely. My top, I think, is even. Because he has like a kill, right? But enemy has more CS. And in fact, actually, my top lane is also behind. And my jungler is even. Right now. So I push out the waves into a recall, most likely. I'm completely Unfortunately, I can't stay one more wave, otherwise it would be even better because I can just like straight up TP back. But it's not too bad. The positive thing is that I got already 2 plates. And I probably have like, yeah, I have a 1k gold lead. And Anivia does another roam. This is actually insane. Like, look at the mid lane. Why didn't she, for example, see, this is what I mean. Why didn't she insta-wave clear and then do the roam? But she skips steps, like, she's just losing last hits now. And now probably she helps her jungler Drake, but again, she keeps losing CS for this, and it's just not good. In my opinion, this type of gameplay Anivia does is not good. This is gonna make it so hard to ever get into 1v9 spots because you just don't get the gold per minute to do it if you play like this. And so definitely, yeah, definitely not recommended, at least not by me. Compare my, for example, CS, I'm at 10 CS per minute, once again. I have 2 kills, 1 assist, right? My jungler is gonna use Rift Herald on my tower now. You know why he's gonna use it on my tower? Because my tower is like the lowest. And I'm like the most fat person, so he's gonna use it for me. So I get even more accelerated. I did a TP top lane because I wanted to help my teammates, and this TP was noob. Because as you can see, I got nothing. That said, I do have to give myself once again a little bit of credit. Even though the TP was completely failed and wasted, I don't lose anything. Right? Do I lose anything? No. Let's see it. Can I make it back in mid lane before I lose a minion? Look, Anivia. Look how much CS she loses, by the way. I lose 1 minion. She lost 4. She lost 4 minions. I lose 1. Okay. So I did lose something, yeah, I lost 1 minion. But she lost 4, again. Okay, she has no act, by the way. And I go all in. I thought she has no flash, by the way, but she had it anyways. But it doesn't matter, she's too low, like HP, and I'm too fat. And I just kill her. And now I get the first blood tower of the game. 625 gold. Keep that in mind, 625 gold. Because of the first blood tower. Before 14 minutes. That's 2 additional kills. And that's why it's very important to also push plates and towers. So you can potentially get into this first blood tower thingy angle, you know. Because like if you don't ever hit the tower, you will never get the first blood tower gold. And somebody else gets it on the map, and you miss 625 gold. So yeah. And right now, if you look at this, I have the highest gold of everybody. I have more gold than the War Zero Aphelios, who has like almost as much CS as I have. But I'm still like 500 gold above him. Not Aphelios Ash, by the way. I'm still 500 gold above him. Because I got the tower. So I wanna fight now again, because she has no flash. Makes sense. If I like go all in now, she has no tower, so I have a lot of like distance. So now it should be even easier for me to like one-shot her. Because there's no tower to defend. She has no flash. So I have like my items, right? I have like nearly Large Road, I have Leandris, I have Magic Pen Boots. Very easy to get her into egg form if I land my combo, of course. And so it makes sense that I kind of want to show the battle sign that I want to battle. Because I want to, you know, I want to get in a carry situation. Right now, scoreboard tells me it doesn't look too good. Now we are hurting gold, but of course in-game I don't know this. I see the kills, but that's it. It's very hard for me to like know if we are heading gold or not. Like the only thing I see is the kill board, like scoreboard, right? And I see a hard losing bot, and I see that I am fat. And so my take probably is, well, I have an even top more or less, right? My jungler seems to be struggling a little bit with decision making and stuff. And I have a giga lead, sure, and my bot lane is hard losing. So yeah, sure, I'm strong, my rest teammates are kind of useless. That's what my head is like telling me in game. Now I'm roaming bot lane because enemy bot lane overextended. I pull my ping it again, so Bart is actually using his ultimate. And I try to ignore the Braum and try to kill the Ashe. Unfortunately, she managed to kill the Bart in time, which is kind of sad. However, we killed the 5-0 Ashe, and we got like 250 bonus gold. I didn't kill her, my AFS did. It's not too bad. I don't mind it, like I'm already accelerated, and so my AFS is getting like a bounty. It's not too bad. It should help him out a little bit. And he doesn't seem to be like 0-5, otherwise I would feel bad. But since he was like 0-2, it basically says, well, he's not too terrible. Especially when he's like losing, right? And so him getting a bounty and a push-up is, yeah, I mean, it can help him to snowball eventually himself. Yeah, we go into the pre-Drake. Because we have the position, we have the vision. And the enemy jungler wasn't here. And my jungler died, and we did actually get the Drake. I'm actually fascinated that we are still ahead in gold, by the way. Because like enemies are 4 kills ahead. I did not expect this in game. I thought the enemies are like ahead 2 to 3k gold. Honestly. That ultimate, by the way, was not the greatest. I thought I can one-shot her if I land a charm, but I think even if I would have landed a charm in this situation, I would have not been able to kill her. Because Baum jumps in, right, and places the wall in front of her and defends her. But it was kinda close. I would say if I have Shadow Flame, I can do a play like this, or like try to do a play like this. But I didn't have it yet, and so I kinda grieved it. Because now I lost ultimate for no reason. But yeah, I have it back up soon again. So it's not the end of the world. Still, if you usually like waste ultimate and you don't get anything out of it, then it's always a little bit of bad stuff. See here example, if I had ultimate, I could maybe save my Cardos, right? By charming the Anivia, ASAP. And then maybe we get a kill. But I don't have it. So I couldn't save him. Well, land the charm, I got the egg, but This time I missed the charm. Happens. So I wasted my ultimate again indirectly. But this I do have to defend this though. This time it was more safe. Because my jungle just died. And I knew Anivia is isolated. And if you watch this time the positioning, like, even if I don't ultimate here, there's no shot that something is gonna happen in the next 30 seconds. Especially because my jungler is dead anyways. Usually people, if they see somebody falling, like the jungler for example, which is like the heart of the game, right? Or of the team comp, as always. Then they just like farm. That's usually how it goes. So this time, me using ultimate here made a lot more sense than in the mid lane. Because Ashe also had her teammates nearby, so. And here I can kinda extend the fight. And she was also a little bit far away from her tower, and yeah, nobody can save her in case I get her into the hack form. But yeah, I mean, enemies do be dodging my charms. My bot lane is struggling, my jungler also seems to be a little bit tilted. My top lane is doing well, I would say, compared to the enemy top. And then there's me, with the 10 CS per minute, as per usual. Highest CS of every single player in the game. There comes the wild Olaf. I have my ultimate ready anyways again, so I'm doing a little bit of damage to him. My Jace got ulted. I immediately TP in hopes to save him, but didn't work out. Now this could have gone very bad, but yeah, as you can see, I made it out alive. And I gave my teammates a kill com, somewhat. We actually got a kill back. Still not optimal, but it's like the only thing I could do in this situation, I would say. We lost the tower, which is unfortunate. My team is doing a Baron. Do we get the Baron? I think I'm sprinting towards the Baron. Okay. Lovely. I'm not sure why my team decided to do the Baron. This was kind of flip, but it kind of worked out. And there's still a chance that it gets stolen. But we did it. That was a little bit risky. But yeah, it's fine because we managed to actually pull it off and now we got the Baron, which is great. I go immediately into the void stuff. And not a lot of enemies are building a mare, but my thing is this, my mind again. So number one, I'm for sure the guy that has like the highest gold in the game, like for my team. And I do actually. I'm actually surprised how close this guy is to me, but sure. So basically I have the highest gold, and I know I have a Carlos jungle. And the enemies are seeing my stats. So my head says me in advance already, they will 100% go MR at some point. So there's no reason to not build void stuff, because they will go MR anyways. And he already has some MR, he also has some MR, right? With his items. But I could ignore this in theory, these two, and say I go full damage for these three, which don't have MR yet. But don't really see the point here, because again, they will 100% or 100% should go MR, because we also have a Carlos. So yeah, just straight up into void stuff, so I never get into this situation where enemies go full MR and then I do terrible damage. So, Drake is up. We probably have to give this one. But of course, you can always try and see what happens. Placing a little bit of vision. We should play this really safe. I think I do right my teammates to back off this because Chase is here and Gallus is here and there's no shot we can do this. Because we have no like vision control, anything. And if you greed usually for plays like this, in the type of situation you're in, your team is just gonna die. And they are also failing to get a Baron. Also not worth considering we have Baron buff, right? So yeah, let's see what I do. I should go top lane in this situation. Right now I'm not. I'm hiding, so in case he gets the camp. Again, I think I should go top lane. Okay, I'm going top lane now. Okay, my teammates do a flip play. Well, this is all my teammates here. I'm at the mercy of my teammates doing something right now. And they kill traded 1-for-1. There's no coming back. Like, I will 100% stick to going top lane. Don't go back mid, even if your teammates just do a random fight, because it made no sense. Because the idea is, like, if your teammates are good, they wouldn't do the stuff they just did now. Like, if my teammates unironically would be good, they will just, like, try to slowly bleed the tower, like, kill the tower, or destroy the tower, whatever, and not risk anything. Because they know enemies also have to react to my top lane push. Once I am top lane, of course, and push. And so, in theory, with Baron minions over time, we also have like the Jace, for example, bot lane pushing. So, towers are gonna fall. So this play that my team just did was actually completely noob. Even though it worked in somewhat way, it was completely risky, made no sense. And unnecessary, because they can all die and fuck up, and then me and Chase can't push the silence anymore. So it would fuck up over the entire Baron play. But it didn't. They like managed to make it work, so. And now they are fighting again. I see it and I help them. Because it's kinda close to me. And I see enemies are kinda low HP. Okay. And I only do this because I'm kind of fat. And I saw that I can potentially kill every enemy. And so I just went for it. If I wouldn't be fat, I will just autopilot push this tower because this tower gives me 600 gold. And my mind would probably tell me it's a waste of time. My team is doing random stupid shit again. No reason to go there. And honestly, like speaking, right, if I wouldn't have been fat, I probably wouldn't have been able to like kill the enemies as clean as I did. That said, I did manage to kill them. Because I was fat. Or like quit in the game. And I got a triple and now I'm 7-0. And the tower is low, but didn't fall yet, unfortunately. I got a void. The void of hope. The void stuff of hope. So what happens now? Let's speed it up a little bit. I go back top lane and I have TP. I probably wanna get level 16. I got my level 16, nice. What's my cooldown on ultimate? 44 seconds, yeah, it's not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good. So now I play kinda safe here, cause I don't see anybody on the map. And my mindset is saying this now, okay? Because you always have to like adjust your mindset. I'm 7-0. I have 700G bonus gold bounty on top of my head. I personally believe the enemies know that I am the problem maker and nobody else on my team. So what I expect is the enemies to really screw over my gameplay and they're like trying to like catch me overextended and just kill me and stuff. So they get tempo while I'm dead. So I play super safe and back off and don't greed for like 2 auto attacks on this tower. Because I don't see any enemy on the map, and for me it would make sense that they are all top lane, hiding somewhere and trying to kill me. Now, I don't know if they are, but we can just check if they are, and... oh, they aren't. They are, for some reason, all of them in space. So theoretically speaking, yeah, I could have gotten the tower. That said, I still think that the way how I did it was completely correct. Because there's always a chance, right, that they do it. And basically you can see Braum is kind of topside. And they probably go topside. It's just they are too late. So yeah, if I would have pushed this, like moved straight forward, I would have made, like, I can't talk anymore, man. I'm talking too much. I would have, like, managed to get the tower, actually, and just get out. But again, in a different world, maybe Ashe and Kayn and Anivia are already, like, here, right? Maybe Kayn is, like, here, maybe Anivia and Ashe is here, maybe Ashe L's me, Kayn flanks me, Braum maybe presses R, whatever. It can happen. And, like, in theory, what I just said, I was right? Like, my idea of enemies that are gonna probably try to stop me was right, because every fucker of these enemies are moving towards topside. It's just they are, like, too slow. But yeah. And now I still don't go forward, and look at this. They are towards topside, yeah. But they don't see me anymore, so they give up. Yeah. I'm still hiding, by the way. Because I think, like, maybe they are just, like, really going for it, you know? Or somebody else is just coming alone, and I kill him. Now I go into the blue buff. I don't push the tower yet. Because I expect enemies to be stupid and taking the wave anyways. Now a mid lane fight is happening. Let's see what happens. I think I'm coming because I'm, like, mid lane. I'm not sure if he... Ah, yeah, Jay's flanked. Yeah. Okay, we got one kill. Did we get something else? I should go top lane, 100%, yes. Now we killed the enemy jungler, and now it's, like, pretty fucking free to get a top lane tower. They lost the member, the Drake is about to spawn. I have my TP. I just think I can get a tower now, no joke. And they can't really kill me. Like, the only way they actually kill me is like an Ashe or a Braum ultimate into a Kayn engage, but Kayn is dead. The others do not have the burst damage to kill me. And then they engaged here. Carlos ultimated them, they are giga low. I flash in because the Braum lived. Was a little bit risky. But yeah. Crazy. And now I'm 9-0. And I have 260 CS in 27 minutes. And I'm level 17. I am at 14,000 gold. And nobody is close. We are 8,000 gold up. But still, again, I'm 14,500 gold. I'm basically 2,000 gold above everybody. I'm level 17. Just look how much rewarding my playstyle is, like this gameplay. Just compared with enemies, and even with my teammates. Like, he is 15, he's 16, he's kind of doing well. He's 16, he has 420 CS, not bad. Enemy top is level 14. Level 13 this guy in jungle. And he will probably also level 13, level 15 or what? I can't tell. Yeah, it's level 15. But like, it's insane, is it not? Like, having like a 2-level lead this late into the game. It's just absolutely fucking crazy. And of course also the highest gold. And I never gave any gold to the enemies. Never. They can't kill me. They can't get any gold from me. While I maintain the highest gold. And the highest level. And I have like the most items. And I'm doing insane damage. And I'm becoming a raid boss. Yeah, how the fuck do you like counterplay it if I'm playing this well? Like, look the damage on Ashe. You can't play. It is GG. Not sure why they did the ban, by the way. Yeah, they actually got the ban, but now they basically got aced. So let's just do a little bit of a rewind. Look my damage on Ashe. I think I only landed R and W. But look my damage. Look my damage. See? I don't even land Q. This is just R and W. I think. Was it? Yeah, it has to be, right? Again, let's see again. It actually feels a little bit too much damage-wise. But I think I legit just... Yeah. Yeah, my Q goes here, yeah. Yeah, I basically did 800 damage to the Ashe with one R and W. And I didn't even proc the electrocute on her. Because she flashed out before I can. That is insane. That is just crazy. But this is the reward if you play like this. Ah, and then they FF'd, yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. So I ended the game 11 kills, 0 deaths, 6 assists.
Too late for mercy, murking opponents who wanted to verse me. Falling like I'm Curry Karama, comma the verse queen. We lining up the hearses for the whole team. KDA made a case, I'm the GOAT it seems. You're still here, orb of destruction, make it crystal clear that I can outfox any op that's near. Got a stack for this cast like a cup that's here.